Hello guys, how's it going? In this video, we're going to create a really cool drawing, which is a 3D Hall effect on a lined paper sheet. It is as if there was an opening, as you can see in the presentation video. So let's get started. Let's begin by marking the lines. As you can see, I already have a sheet of paper marked down here. So I just position the ruler and make the lines. As you guys saw, I made a mistake in some lines. That's why it is good to start by making the lines with a pencil or a mechanical pencil, because you can erase it if you make a mistake. If you mark it with a pen or a marker, for example, you can't erase it. And I'm leaving a space of 2 lines. 2 lines of the notebook sheet of paper, which is approximately equivalent to 2 centimeters from one line to the other. I'm doing this because I don't want my drawing to end up too small, but of course you can do 1 to 1, for example, or if you want it bigger, you can do 3 to 3. It is all about the size you want your drawing to be. Okay guys, now that we have the lines defined, let's define the shape of the hole. Of course, we can adjust the shape later, but anyway, I'm just making a sketch of the hole. And to give the effect that there was a sheet of paper right here with a hole inside, we'll create an edge, just like this. And of course you can see that I made a more rounded line right here, but I'm going to create this edge because I really believe that it will give a more natural and cool effect. It is easier to make the edge after you make a sketch, and then you can just erase the line and add the edge you want. And I'm going to create these details right here. And guys, pay attention to 2 things. The first one is that I'll leave the line more irregular. And the second is that the lines that were here before, straight and horizontal, will now vary a bit. And guys, regarding these margins, you don't need to worry too much. And guys, it is important when you make new line marking horizontal right here in this part of the paper. It is important to erase the one that was here before and don't leave the rounded markings, okay? Just so we don't get confused when we use the pen. And that's it, guys. Now we have basically the structure of the hole that we are drawing. But before outlining, I'm gonna use the eraser and I'll do some cleaning in the drawing. And now I'll outline it with a blue pen, just to simulate like a notebook lines. Usually they are blue, but of course you can use any color. And remember, guys, just the lines, okay? We won't outline entire drawing with the blue pen. And of course, you cannot make any mistake right here. I will not line inside the drawing because I will fill it in black later, okay? So all the lines will be, you know, all these parts inside will be black. Now with the blue lines marked, I will fill all this part in black. And of course, it is important to be careful right here on the outline. And now guys, we're going to shade the drawing. Those parts of the edge of the paper. And right here, it is just to use the pencil to achieve the shade you want. Where you want it darker, you press the pencil a bit harder. Or using a higher grade pencil, for example, 4B, 6B, 5B also. But I'm using a 4B for everything right here, but it can vary. And remember that whenever you're shading, the darker part will create a depth effect, while the lighter part will give a volume effect to the drawing. Usually guys, at the base where it meets the black hole, I leave a much darker graphite tone because I want to create a greater depth effect, and second because I want to soften this transition from black to white. And there you go guys, you can use a tissue to shade this area, or you can use the blend stub. This part right here will have shadow too. And I'm using the blend stump because the tip of the blend stump, and it has a lot of graphite, so it helped me a lot to add the shadow right here. But of course you can use the pencil and make the margins of the shadow. Just like this. The shadow guys, it is important that it is darker, okay, than the white of the sheet of paper. So it is important that the shadow is darker. And guys, I'm using a HB pencil, and I'm going to pass right here. I'm going to use the HB pencil to make kind of a shadow around the hole. The HB pencil, it is a lighter pencil than the 4B, and we want a lighter tone because we want to highlight the hole. So I'm using an HB pencil to do the shadow around it. And this is a larger area, so I'm going to use a tissue paper. And I'm going just to add some highlights. Now I'm going to reinforce these parts right here with light. I'm using the eraser to do so. And now guys, we have our drawing completed. You can move your drawing into the 3D effect. And in any angle guys that you see your drawing, you will see the 3D effect, and that's pretty cool. And that was our drawing guys. Thank you very much to be here, and see you in the next video. Thank you.